Earlier this year, Greer Grammer starred in Netflix's Deadly Illusions, which landed on the #1 spot for the popular streaming service, People magazine reported. As for her older sister, Spencer Grammer, she's recognized as the voice of Summer Smith in Adult Swim's Rick and Morty, the proud patriarch, who's busy starring in his film Charming the Hearts of Men, told Fox News he's eager to see his daughters pursue their paths in showbiz. "I give them advice on just how to approach life," he explained. "Once in a while, they've asked me a specific question about a character or something like that, and I try to just impart to them what I think is the best way to go about working on a role." Grammer shared that the successful work of his daughters speaks for itself. "Greer is really independent in terms of her approach to things," he said. "And she's pretty self-contained, so she's great. But also my daughter Spencer, same thing. They make their living as actors, and according to the 66-year-old, it has become a family affair. My eldest is Spencer and she's now on a cartoon, the father of 7 gushed. It's a puppet show on Nickelodeon called Barbarian and the Troll. And my 7-year-old son loves that. He loves her and can't get enough of it." While Grammer's daughters are usually game to hear any sound advice their father may share about taking on a certain role, they also have their limits, with good reason. "I think Greer has just gotten another role that I can't really talk about yet that could be a breakthrough role for her," he said. "And she says I can't watch this last movie, Deadly Illusions. I'm not supposed to see it. I guess she does some pretty naughty things. That's all right. We're all human, it's okay. And soon there could be another sibling in the spotlight. The next one in line is my 19-year-old, Mason," said Grammer. "She's in Emerson right now. She's hoping to go forward in this world. Maybe behind the camera more, I don't know. She's pretty much a film buff, but we'll see what happens. I'm proud of all my kids," he added. Grammer's most famous role is that of Dr. Frasier Crane in the long-running NBC sitcom Cheers. When the show ended in 1993, he portrayed the psychiatrist again in his spin-off series titled Frasier, which ran until 2004. It became one of the most successful spin-offs in television history. The show finished its run with 37 Emmy Awards overall, including 4 for Grammer's role. Deadline. The star is working on the Paramount Plus revival of the sitcom. Back in April, Greer spoke to Fox News about Deadly Illusions and how it featured a number of intimate scenes with co-stars Kristen Davis and Dermot Mulroney. "Kristen was amazing, but the scenes were also nerve-wracking," the 29-year-old admitted at the time. "She's such a pro that any anxiety that I had about it was completely eased and we just got to be actors and explore. It's really cool. That was my intro into this world because I'd never done any sex scenes like this before in my career. Dermot is a dream. In this world that we're living in today, females are having open discussions about their sex lives and about being sexual," she continued. "And I think that's so important, and I think it's so important to have stories be told from a female perspective. We're showing that less can be more. Your mind can go to more places, you can get more turned on. You can get all these things from watching it without having to see explicit." Greer also described how her upbringing prepared her to take on a high-profile career as an actress. "I grew up going to sets my entire life, not only because of my dad, but also because of my mom, Barry Buckner," Greer explained. "She was a makeup artist. I loved it. That was where I felt the happiest, even as a kid. As I got older, I started in theater and that was really good for me as an actor to have that foundation," she shared. "And that was really big with both my parents. They told me, don't do acting because you want to be famous, don't do acting because you think it's what you're supposed to do,